Let's get this out of the way. The Golden Gate Bridge isn't actually golden. It's red. Well, technically, it's international orange, but let's not get bogged down in semantics. What matters is that this 1.7-mile-long beauty is more than just a bridge. It's an icon, a masterpiece, and probably the most photographed thing in San Francisco. Today, we're crossing the Golden Gate, figuratively and maybe literally. Let's dive in. The Golden Gate Bridge opened in 1937, back when a toll cost just 50 cents. Adjusted for inflation, that's about $9 today, so not much has changed. Designed by Joseph Strauss, it was an engineering marvel of its time, conquering winds, fog, and a 400-foot deep channel that everyone said couldn't be bridged. Clearly, Strauss can't. It took over 4 years, 1.2 million rivets, and enough steel cable to wrap around the Earth 3 times to complete the bridge. And no, I'm not exaggerating. This wasn't just a construction project, it was a statement. The Golden Gate wasn't built to blend in, it was built to stand out. So, what makes the Golden Gate so special? For starters, it's a suspension bridge, which means it's basically hanging by a thread, or in this case, 2 massive steel cables. Each cable is made of 27,572 individual wires. Proving once again that teamwork makes the dream work. And let's not forget the towers, which stand at 746 feet tall. They were the tallest structures in San Francisco until the 1960s, which, let's be honest, was a pretty good run. And then there's the fog. San Francisco's favorite weather feature rolls in like clockwork, wrapping the bridge in a mysterious cloak of gray. Locals call it Carl, because why wouldn't you name your fog? Love it or hate it, Carl adds a little drama to every photo, and occasionally causes tourists to say, "Where's the bridge?" Now, let's talk views, because what's the point of an iconic bridge if you don't have iconic spots to admire it? First up, Vista Point on the Marin County side. It's a crowd favorite for a reason. The bridge is framed perfectly against the San Francisco skyline, and it's so picturesque you might forget about the parking chaos. For the slightly more adventurous, head to Battery Spencer. It's a short hike up to panoramic views that make the Golden Gate look like it's posing just for you. Just hold onto your hat, it gets windy up there. Or don't, and let the wind add some drama to your selfies. Prefer a view from below? Check out Fort Point, where you can stand directly beneath the bridge and marvel at its underbelly. Yes, it has an underbelly, and yes, it's just as impressive as the top. Fun fact: Fort Point was built during the Civil War, proving that San Francisco has always been good at multitasking. If you're feeling ambitious, you can walk or bike across the bridge. It's free, it's exhilarating, and it's the only way to truly appreciate the scale of this thing. Just be prepared for some wind, some noise, and the occasional cyclist who thinks they're in the Tour de France. Driving across? That'll cost you about $9 for southbound traffic. Northbound? Totally free. It's like the bridge is saying, come to San Francisco, but maybe don't leave. Today, the Golden Gate Bridge is more than just a way to get from point A to point B. It's a symbol of innovation, resilience, and let's face it, great color choices. Whether you're photographing it, walking it, or just staring at it from afar, the Golden Gate never gets old. It's like the Beyoncé of bridges, timeless, flawless, and always camera ready. So there you have it, the Golden Gate Bridge, in all its red, not gold, glory. It's a feat of engineering, a cultural icon, and a reminder that even the foggiest days can be breathtaking. So grab your camera, pack a jacket, and let this bridge work its magic. Because in San Francisco, the Golden Gate isn't just a bridge, it's a destination. Explore the Golden Gate Bridge. Plan your San Francisco adventure today.